Welcome back to Muscle Serpents Daily, and it's Tuesday here, and it is a really cool day because I was in here a little earlier. I gotta tell you, I cheated, and I saw a boa litter being born. We're gonna take a sneak peek of it. We'll probably have to check it out tomorrow when everything is really all out and done, but let's take a sneak peek and we'll see what is going on with my Onyx boa that is also het for blood, anery, and Honduran T positive. Last year we hit some really cool ones. Will we hit the triple? The Bloody Baron? I don't know. We'll have to take a look and check that out. Obviously, we're gonna also look at some clutches that are shedding out. Check out some of these amazing babies in the ball python arena. And I might even give you a sneak peek at a Burmese python baby. We're gonna do those later in the week, but I'm just gonna show you a really amazing one. And it looks like the season has continued to go because we got another girl laying on a nice clutch of eggs. This is our Enchi butter female, and she was bred to a super powerhouse male, an Orange Dream Enchi red stripe pinstripe. He bred my Orange Dream Enchi Fire earlier this year, and we got some crazy babies. So I'm itching to see what we're going to produce from this clutch here. So this girl's, I don't know how many she's got, but she's piled up pretty good here. So we're gonna pull her off and we're gonna see what we got. All right, what a nice clutch of eggs. I wish they all looked so good as this. That is 8 beautiful eggs and a very tired mama here. We're gonna wash her off in the sink, get some of that baby scent off her, those eggs scent off her, and we'll put her up in her own, set her up in her own little tub here, nice and clean. I like to use a new clean tub. It hasn't had anything in it. I've already disinfected it. It's been washed completely. No possibility of any egg smell for this mama. And what I find is when I do that, when I feed next week, she'll probably eat. And that's what we want. We want to get her to start putting size back on her. Right, big mama? When we're pulling a clutch like this that was laid perfectly, they're all stuck together, if you could see. The female was sitting on them nice. I candled them all before, just while they were laying there. They're all perfect. Once they're set up properly right from birth, the embryo's always up, the air pocket's up there, you don't have to change anything. So I'll just take them out like this. I might have to, I don't know if it's gonna fit in the egg box. I may have to pull a couple of these end ones off very carefully just to fit them, but this is a perfect clutch. I'll mark these just to, just to humor myself in case something rolls when I separate them. But other than that, these are 8 perfect eggs. And I suspect we'll probably get some good babies out of those. Like I said, you would love to have a clutch like this all the time. This is like the perfect clutch of eggs. Let's take a sneak peek at the carpet python litter. That's our double het snow. Obviously we hit that one visual snow male right there. Very cool. I have an interested buyer. He will be up for sale. If anyone's interested, can contact me. We hit a couple albinos and some axanthics. Obviously, if they're albino or axanthic, they're also 66% het snow. The other, remember, a snow is basically a albino combined with the axanthic gene. The axanthic gene removes yellows, and obviously the albino removes black and dark pigments. And so when you combine those together, you get what we call snow. It's about as white as we can get here in America. No one's hit a moon glow yet. Moon glow would be the addition of like a caramel gene or a hypo gene. I believe in Australia, they have the hypo and the caramel gene in there with the albino and the axanthic. And that's why Wayne Larks has such amazing moon glows. We haven't done that in the US yet. I'm looking to obviously further that project here at some point. So if you notice, I put like this little grating here because these carpets love to perch. They definitely are very arboreal when they're younger. And so until these guys shed out, they're almost all shed out. Now, some of them have a little bit to go. And what I like to do is I like to just, dump some water in here, make sure it stays nice and moist in here so that they have no problem shedding out. And then once everyone's shed, I will try to feed them. Carpets can be a pain in the neck to first get feeding. They like movement, but then they don't like anything too big because they're tiny. So hopefully we'll get them on some fuzzy mice or something like that. Sometimes hoppers would be ideal, but sometimes they just don't go for the prey that is that big. And I've had problems in the past getting carpets to feed, but usually after a couple months, they're usually pretty rock solid. And once they start eating, carpets are the best eaters. They're actually too good eaters. You open the cage, they want to rip your hand off. They're very food responsive. All right, guys, this is going to be like the craziest clutch I've had all year. Great odds. Maybe world's first. Let's take a look. Here's baby number one. This is a banana orange dream, what I believe to be orange, a lot of orange in it. And it's also yellow belly because the father was ivory, so it has to be yellow belly. Gorgeous snake in and of itself. Tremendous, right? Anyone would be very happy getting this snake, except me, who just got bit. Next snake in the litter. Also what looks to be a banana orange dream. Also definitely yellow belly because the father was an ivory. And both of these snakes are also 50% het pied, and I don't know, I guess it would be 50% or maybe a little less percent, I don't know, albino, we don't know. So, really gorgeous snakes, right? But now we go one step further. Remember, the mama was an asphalt. These were not freeways, so they have to have the yellow belly gene in them, right? They don't have anything else. They don't have asphalt. However, these snakes, however, the mama threw asphalt. And what do we get? We got what I believe to be a banana orange dream freeway. Look at that. Really gorgeous. Got that freeway pattern with the banana and the orange dream in it. Now the fourth snake in this is clutch. There's only a 4-egg clutch, okay? Only 4 snakes in the whole clutch. This girl is even wackier. So now I'm thinking, when I see this girl, there's definitely banana in there. That's banana, that's orange dream, and that's definitely freeway. So then you go back to this girl and you say, well, maybe there's not banana in it. There's not as much of that purple, but there is some. So hard to tell if you examine these two. They look very similar, okay? However, this one definitely has a lot more banana-ish type of stuff going on. This one's got it, but not as much. So now I have to wonder, you know, they're 50% het pied. Is the het pied expression changing, you know, how they look here? Is it making it a little kookier, a little wackier, as we say? Now, I don't think there was any enchi in either parent. I definitely know the mother had no enchi, and the father was an ivory. Ozzy didn't list, you know, that father as having any enchi in it, but you know, he's got so many genes in some you never know. I mean, enchi would explain this one being a little crazier than this one, but I'm not sure. But we definitely have 2 orange dream freeways here, and this one's definitely banana. And like I said, I think this one's banana, but not positive. If this one were banana and this one wasn't, that would certainly explain it. Now, the mystery now, and this is how we discover and figure out, you know, what we got. I kind of set you guys up a little bit. Here's the mystery. We're not sure of what these two right here are, right? I just sexed all of these. We know that bananas, okay, at least the banana I had was a male maker, will make mostly males. Almost 100%, right? Guaranteed. And anything that's not a male, okay, anything that's a female in this litter will not be banana. So this one, which is definitely banana, was a male. This one was a male. As I suspected, this banana orange dream freeway was a male, but alas, this one was not. This was a female. This girl here obviously now confirms to me, and it's not 100% of course, there's always variation, that this girl is probably not banana and that she is orange dream freeway. Aha, we got to the bottom of the mystery. I love it when we can solve these issues. Now, once again, not definitive. We'd still have to prove her out, but you know, we can sell her as a pos het banana. I don't think she's banana though. This would convince me. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this little mystery solving lesson we gave you here, and hopefully you're loving this eye candy as much as I am. Let's finish off today with a little treat. I want to show you my little favorite Burmese python from the clutch that I had. You know, I sexed all these guys yesterday, and I put them in their tubs, and I got a few little licks from these guys. You know, they're a little feisty when they're younger. This one is I hit everything, so I wanted to show you this one. This is an albino hypo, which we call pearl. It's also granite, and it's also green. So we have a hypo green granite albino. Pretty cool, right? Look at those beautiful red eyes, but they're almost not real red. They're like a ruby red because that hypo gene lightens them up a little bit. And she was actually, or I say he, it's a he. I might make him available. I want to keep him, but might make him available. And he is just exquisite. Very inquisitive. He's going to eat for the first time tomorrow. They haven't eaten yet. I've been just, they just shed out the other day. They're big babies. Burms are big babies, right? And just look at that. Look at the head coloring. It's got the white on the head. And I'm sure as it gets older, it's gonna change color a little bit as well, just like all the albinos do. It almost has like a rose, it's almost like a peachy color right now. Like I said, I don't know how good the light is right here, but just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. And like I said, later in the week in one of these daily, I will go over all the Burm babies that I got. And I'll probably, once again, take a few bites in the way. All right, guys. I got my pinstripe ultramel ball python here. I wanted to join me for the outro of this little video today. Hopefully you enjoyed all those babies. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing those little boa babies, and we're gonna get hopefully more of them tomorrow. We'll get to see exactly what we got in that litter. Mama will be a little less protective. All the babies will have been born by then, and we'll get a nice, well, at least hopefully I'll try to identify them. Sometimes when you have all these triple recessives, it's hard to see what you actually hit on and what you didn't. But that's what makes it fun, right? Trying to figure out what you got. I mean, that's the exciting thing. And if you get one really, really good one, or maybe two, you get excited for the rest of the day. All right, guys. And remember, later in this week, I know a lot of people have been asking me about Burms. I actually already sold 2 Burm babies, and I haven't even put up anything because people have been seeing them in my videos. You can contact me if your state allows you to receive Burms. If not, make sure you have the right permit. In Florida, you need a class 3 conditional license, which is not hard to get. You just got to apply for it, and then you're more than welcome to try to get some Burms from me, see what we got left. All right, Dave Palumbo here from Muscle Serpents Daily. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, and like this video.